I just heard the news, and I think it's a good time to talk about the cultural problems that we have, because a lot of the times people will give off the R.I.Ps, and a lot of the times people will talk about how sad it is that something like this has happened. But in my opinion, I feel like this has happened so often where the bigger picture can no longer be ignored. There is a problem within the culture, within the community. I'm trying to say everything but black people. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold you, because I know it's not just black people, but nigga, it's like 90% of us. You feel me? And number one, it looks crazy. And number two, I wish we had that same energy for other factors. You know what I'm saying? Apparently, there was a dice game. I know y'all heard the story, but the messed up part about the whole story is apparently he got shot from somebody within his own camp. Like he just happened to stand up while somebody was shooting, and literally went head first into a bullet that wasn't meant for him. So it's just like, I don't know, man. I just see a lot of anger and energy directed towards a bunch of people that I feel like it's just like, wow, like I wish you guys had the same energy for other things. And then come to think about it, a dice game in a bowling alley, like that's kind of random if you ask me. Like for them to be in there, in that place, in that type of a situation, kind of lets me know that I'm just like, oh, all right, so I don't know how well established security or venue or like whatever it is, but it's just like, you know what I mean, like being who you guys are, having the money that you guys have, you know what I'm saying? Like you would think that you would see that there's a lot to lose. You know what I'm saying? From what I hear, it's their camp that opened fire first. You see what I'm saying? Like they can't open fire first. So it's just like, wow, it's just like, if anything, the people that shot back was on some self-defense type of time. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, it's still R.I.P to that man. You know what I'm saying? Like it's messed up. You feel me? But at the same time, we got a bigger issue here. And the issue is the culture. And it looks crazy. And and like, bro, and you know what's messed up about it? Nobody wants to talk about it. And when you bring it up, people get mad at you for bringing it up. Like, if anything, nah, nigga, like anybody who doesn't want to talk about the culture and how the culture is a problem, then you are the problem. You know what I'm saying? Like nigga, like I'm gonna flip the tables on you. Like no, you're the problem. Like you're the one that should be looked at crazy and looked at some type of way. But at the same time, no, this is the same culture that these. But even though they're perpetuating the culture, but they live the culture, so they're just amplifying what's around them. But at the same time, it's just like, nah, man, like how many murders we're gonna see? They all look the same, and they're all done by the same people living the same lifestyle. If you're mad at me for bringing that up, then you're in denial, my nigga. Like you're the one with the problem, not me. I'm the one with eyes that can see. I see there's a problem here. Y'all trying to act like there isn't a problem, but there is. It's a cultural problem. And I'm, like I said, I'm trying to say everything but black. Like I'm trying to say, because it just sounds wrong, but nigga, that's what I see. You know what I'm saying? Like I see a bunch of brothers killing brothers. Meanwhile, all of us are getting hemmed up by the, listen, man, I ain't trying to get too crazy, but it's like you guys don't have that same energy for other people. You guys don't have the same energy. You losing in a dice game, you ready to shoot somebody, but nigga, like your mans and them are getting locked up on bullshit charges every other day. But you niggas, I don't get it. I don't understand, and I don't think I'll ever understand. But at the bare minimum, I feel like I have a not a duty. That sounds kind of thing. I definitely don't have a duty, but it's something within me to bring this up right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I mean, R.I.P. and condolences, and we could talk about the memorable music that he's given us, and we could talk about the Migos dynamics and what they brought to the culture and all of that. But at the same time, if we're gonna be real with ourselves, we also have to bring up the fact that there's something seriously wrong with the culture. You know what I'm saying? It's a cultural thing. I was watching Adam 22 the other day, and they had some guy on there who's like really on the fringe, and he was talking to AD, and he brought up to AD, he was like, yeah, like Like, don't you see all these videos? Like, black people are just going crazy. Like, it just sounds crazy when a white person says it. So I get it. Like, you automatically feel like, oh, nah, this nigga is racist. Like, he's on some other stuff. But it's like, nah, man, nigga, like we all can see it, bro. So he brought that up to AD. He was like, yeah, look at all the videos and look at all the stuff. Don't you see? Like, there's a problem here. And AD was on some shit like, nah, man, like people do it. Every culture does it. I'm just like, nigga, like, nah, bro. Like, nigga, I'm old enough now. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that's what's going on here. You feel me? So, and in fact, the people who deny it and the people who want to act like it's not what it is, y'all are kind of the problem. And y'all don't, and I can see how you would not think you are. You know what I'm saying? But nah, man, nigga, you are, bro. You are. And it's actually a global thing, too. I was actually thinking globally, like, nigga, this is on some shit, bro. You know what I mean? Like we kind of like, I don't know. I'm not trying to get too spicy with it. Always, I gotta keep it real. I gotta keep it real, crypto. You feel me? Because it's just like nobody and I get it. It's a sensitive topic. You know what I'm saying? Hit the Liddy if you're in the building too. It's a sensitive topic. You feel me? Like, I get it. But at the same time, it's just like, bro, like, are we gonna sit here and act like we're not like we're not doing this for ourselves? And then after that, you got the nerve to have to ask other people to come fight your battles when it comes to bigger issues or whatever. Like, my nigga, like, even like, my nigga, I'm black, and I could say, like, nigga, I wouldn't, like, I'd be looking at y'all like, y'all look crazy, my nigga. Like, what do you want from me? And then it's crazy too, because it's just like, obviously, everybody's not the same, and we're all different people, and people come from different lifestyles and all that. But you know what I mean? Like, let's not act like we living in a vacuum here. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all these hot popping rappers, millionaires, culture changes. Like it's not like only black people see that shit. Everybody else see that shit. So when you getting ready to ask niggas to protest and allied up and do all this other stuff, niggas do kind of got a right to be like, look at what y'all doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I'm saying, bro. And the more we don't talk about it, the more we act like, oh, nah, that's just some narrative. That's some sort of conservative. But you know what though? It is. Wait. Actually, it is weaponized against us. It is. Like, the fact that we do this to ourselves definitely 100% is weaponized against us. But nigga, we gave him the weapon. Like, we gave them the guns. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're giving them the excuses and the reason. Actually, it's the same thing with bail reform. Not to get off subject. Trust me, I'm not going to get off subject. But it's like, everybody was crying how, oh my gosh, everybody's getting locked up and bam, and bang, 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 bang. Now, like, you guys are getting released on armed robbery charges and getting back into jail for murder. like how? And then I got eyes to see. It's not blonde-haired, blue-eyed kids, my nigga. Like, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to say? You want me to lie? I feel like if I lie to you, I'm being more the problem. As long as I make the distinction that I'm not trying to weaponize this, I'm trying to make this a way for us to grow and be better. That's all I really care about. And anybody who feels like, oh, nah, this nigga's on some bullshit, or like this is just some sort of talking point, or even if you feel like now's not the time, like you. Actually, maybe not the last part, unless you're family. If you're not family or somebody who's really in touch with this person, none of those three, like, I'm done hearing that stuff. I'm done hearing it. That's like when people say thoughts and prayers for, actually, I don't want to use that example. But it's just like, I'm done hearing that. You know what I'm saying? There's a problem. There's a cultural problem. Most of the culture is filled with black people. So we might have a problem. At the bare minimum, we have a problem with not keeping the same energy. At the bare minimum, even if you think, oh, yeah, all the cultures, everybody does this, and all the cultures do this. You know, white people, black people, Asian people fight amongst themselves. At the bare minimum, we don't keep the same energy. We will be quick to shoot and kill over a dice game before we move on anything else shaking and baking. And that's a problem. You know what I'm saying? Not that I want, like, and that's the thing. It's kind of like with the academics thing that I went on a rant on. It's not that I want to see him get into a battle with men and argue with men. It's not like I want to see black people, you know, turn to something that's a little bit uglier or whatever, and like kind of like turn around against different type of people. It's not that I want to see that, but if you're gonna do it, keep the energy. If you're gonna yell at women and talk to them all type of crazy, when a man comes and approaches you, keep that same energy. If you're gonna shoot somebody over a dice game because of X, Y, and Z, when the police bust into your house and lock you up for some trumped up BS charges, keep the same energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep that same energy. That's all that I'm asking. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather the energy just be peaceful. You know what I'm saying? Like we're smart, we're educated. You know what I'm saying? We're moving strategically and all this other stuff. But if we're not doing that, then my nigga, keep the same energy, bro. That's how I really feel about it, B. Straight up and down. Nah. I'm not going for that BS. I'm not going for that BS. Y'all don't keep the same energy. And that's why I said what I said about the whole Kanye West thing and the whole Jewish people thing. It's like, nigga, you can't, like, I was, and actually what? I made a live about how it's like, oh, you see how they canceling him now once they said the stuff about the Jewish stuff. And then I had to realize, like, black people was over here talking like Kanye West was the next thing to Jesus Christ. So who can I really be mad at? And y'all know me, I'm all about self-accountability. I'm all about self-accountability. I don't care who's right or who's wrong. My dog Hurricane's in the building. Salute to my dog. I want to see a dance battle. You want to see a dance battle? Oh man, I don't know what's going on, but nah, man, it's a spooky situation. R.I.P. to Takeoff. But you know what I mean? Let's take this as another wake-up call to what's going on, you know what I mean, in the culture. You know what I mean? It's a problem, and it's self-inflicted wounds. And it looks crazy. It's like, that's the thing. Like, I be going around life thinking like, I don't care what anybody thinks about me, but you kind of do whenever you want to get into interactions with people. Like, the only time it doesn't matter what somebody thinks of you is when you're not trying to get anything from that person. If you don't ever have to ask that person for anything, then it shouldn't matter what they think of you. But if there's ever going to be a point in time where you're going to have to need a group of people to look out for you and your interest, you might want to care about how you look to the world, how you look to all types of group of people. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta word it, you know, I gotta word it right, because I ain't no Candace Owens, no Kanye West. I'm for my people, which is why I'm saying this, which is why I'm doing this video. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I mean? Like, I can get it when somebody else is saying it. You know what I mean? But nah, this is the shit we be talking about, right? Don't we talk about, like, yo, nah, we gotta correct in-house and all that? Well, this is in-house correction. Nigga, there's a problem. You know what I mean? And the more and the first way to deal with the problem is to shun the people that think that this isn't a problem. All of y'all are the first easy problem to get rid of. Everybody who think like we need to make these people feel extremely uncomfortable. I don't care if you're white, but actually, nah, I do care if you're white though. Because if you're white, unfortunately, I don't know if it's coming from a good place or not. Like, it probably is, but there's too many racist people out there using that same rhetoric. We got to use it on ourselves. You feel me? Nah. So I take that back. Black people, we got to do the checking. You feel me? Like, actually, I don't want to get political, but I'm part of no political affiliation. As a matter of fact, I probably, like, you know what I mean? I don't rock with a lot of stuff out there. I'm for truth. I mean, I was about to say honesty, but I guess truth and honesty is the same damn thing. But either way, y'all get what I'm trying to say. There's a problem here. There's a real problem here. And I think it is manufactured. It's definitely, see, you know what? Somebody brought this up. Actually, now I'm going off a tangent. Whatever. It is manufactured, but at the same time, though, like we're doing it ourselves. And so, you know what I compare it to? I compare it to somebody taking a wheel and like pushing the wheel down the road, but then you niggas started running beside the wheel and making it go faster. Like imagine a big tire wheel just going on the road by itself with nobody there to push it along. But like, obviously somebody started the wheel off, but y'all are running along the wheel and going like this to the wheel, trying to make it go faster and faster and faster. And it's just like, nah, bro, like, who am I supposed to blame? Am I supposed to blame the person that let it off? I mean, I guess I do have to blame them, but at some point it's like, this wheel would have stopped a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, it's unfortunate. But at the same time, it's just like, yo, what are we doing? Like, how many times are we going to get on video and say X, Y, and Z? Nah, bump that. I want to change the narrative. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure there's a bunch of, trust and believe me, there's somebody else saying the exact same things that I'm saying right now, but they got the bad intentions behind it, and they add an extra sauce on it, a whole bunch of, look, you see? Look, they can't even, they can't even do this. They can't even do that. Money can't even get them. You know what I'm saying? So believe that. You feel me? So just know that that's the atmosphere and on the internet somewhere. So it's time that we kind of like kind of pay attention and be like, yo, like, nah, there's a problem. You know what I'm saying? So we kind of gotta check ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And anybody and everybody, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. If you didn't know that nigga, this isn't a bad time for you to talk about this. You know what I mean? I don't want to hear that excuse. If you wasn't family, if you didn't have a conversation with him, I don't want to hear about, oh, it's too soon to talk about this. And then the other thing is, if you think that, oh, everybody fights. Everybody fights amongst themselves. Asians fight. Black people fight. White people fight. Everybody, there's white on white crime. Yes, I agree with you. There is. But numbers don't lie. Numbers don't lie. And you got to look at the numbers. And as soon as you look at the numbers, nigga, you'll see what's up. And if you still feel that way, nigga, you're part of the problem, B. You got to be called out for it. You know what I mean? You got to be called. I'm not a fucking Candace Owens. Like, I'm not one of these conservative pundits or whatever. But I have eyes. I have eyes. The niggas are Migos. Like, all right, with all due respect to everybody that's died, all the rappers that has died, you know what I'm saying? With all due respect. But this is the Migos. Like, on my life, on Jesus Christ, when I saw the title, I read the title 3 times before I clicked the video. This isn't like GBK for Drilly from the Bronx. Not to say that his life is worth less. That's not what I'm trying to say. But what I'm trying to say is, like, we got to look like, nigga, this is a magnitude type of a situation, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is the 1/3 of the Migos. Like, mama? Come on, man. Like, niggas grew up on that. Like, that's kind of up there. It's not like some, you know what I mean? So it's just like, come on, man. Like, all life is sacred. Don't get it twisted. You know your boy feel that way. Quit killing rappers. Yeah, man, quit killing rappers. That's a fact. Candace got an alien head. Yo, shout out Trav Murray, man. Trav Murray in the building, man. Yo, y'all tap in with Trav Murray's channel. You know what I mean? Yo, oh, damn, I never did. Oh, man, I feel fugazi. Nah, I gotta get right with my dog, Trav. Anyways, man, listen, that's how I feel about the situation. Y'all already know the vibes. Like and subscribe. Thank you for the love and thank you for the subs. And yes, I have a video coming out for y'all today. I didn't even do it. I know the video that I'm gonna do it on, which is why I gotta go now and work on this video for you guys. Yo, your boy shadow banned, so y'all gotta get right. Like all my videos, B. You know I'm shadow banned out here. I don't know what's going on. Like my videos and get right, get tight with the kid, man. I'm out of here. Peace.